Merry Christmas, happy holidays, Sean Paul with Intrigue Theater, and just want to do a quick shout out and give you some backstage business, things that are going on and things that are coming up here. We're adding shows. We're doing a show the day after Christmas, and then of course the very next day, which is Saturday, doing the big show. We hope you guys can come out and enjoy that. And then we're doing the close-up show on December 30th, which is the day before New Year's Eve. So we're doing the close-up show that day, and then we're doing the big show on Christmas Eve. And that show is at 5:45, which is great because I'm hosting the downtown party in Basin Spring Park. We did it last year, and it was amazing, and it's only gonna be so much better this year. Apparently, there's gonna be this button that looks like it's the nuclear option, and it is for the celebration. They're gonna have this on the turret of the Basin Park. There's gonna be a lit water drop. It's called the Bash with a Splash, and it's based on the water of Eureka Springs, our mineral water. And so there's this, like New York City, instead of the ball dropping, it's gonna be a big drop of water. And so when it gets to the last 10, 9, 8, I'm gonna get the whole crowd doing it, and then I'm gonna go up towards this platform next to Humpty Dumpty, if you know where that is, and then I will be slamming down the button, and that's when the place is gonna blow up. Lasers, confetti, a balloon drop, I don't know. It's gonna go nuts, and it's gonna be the nuclear option to usher in 2026. Now, if you're not, there's no way you can possibly be there on New Year's Eve, come see our show and then go down. I don't have the link, but by the time you see it, check out the link in the description, and that will be the YouTube link where you can watch it. So think about it. You could be doing a New Year's Eve at your party, having friends over, and you'll be able to see all the cool stuff going on in Eureka Springs. Fire dancers, an amazing band with killer music. And so instead of having New York City on, why don't you have Eureka Springs on? So much, come on, so much cooler. I mean, the vibe is amazing. So we hope that you'll join us for a live stream as we bring in 2026. Now, let's talk about some other cool things that are going to be happening. We're going to run our close-up show in all of January and most of February, but we're doing the big show on Valentine's Day, which is a Saturday in February. It's February 14th. And so we're thinking about doing the paranormal show the day before. And if it's the day before Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day is on a Saturday, that means we'll be doing paranormal experiments on Friday the 13th. We have a lot of people that have already bought tickets for it. It's gonna be quite the Halloween. What am I saying? It's a Halloween event in February because it's on Friday the 13th. I think you know what I mean. Then we're also in January, we've got the UPS. Then in January, you're going to want to check this out. We're going to be at the ESP conference in Eureka Springs. Last year, I did some cool experiments up in Dr. Baker's residence, and that was gripping. But then we're also doing the lockdown again. Now, this is where things get interesting because we made the investment in a high-end 360 camera, which has an ultra-large sensor so that we can actually use it in low-light situations. So we can live stream from the morgue or the ballroom. I'll see if we can do both. And we will give you full access to that 360 camera, which means you go to the link and you can look anywhere you want, wherever we are. We'll probably set up in the dining room and we'll set up in the morgue and we'll live stream from that. I will also have my SLS sensor, which is from the Kinect system. It's a little bit antiquated as far as video games go, but it's great for ghost hunting because it will map out, like stick fingers, any energy. And I actually got some in the morgue when I was in Tombstone. I went into the haunted birdcage theater and I walked up to they called the Black Mariah, which was the casket that they would display dead bodies in the Wild West. And I shot it with the SLS camera. You could see a stick figure inside and it was empty. So that's how that works. And then I also have an audio recorder, high-end, sound engineer level, that we will use for EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomenon. And so we will have those three items that we'll be using at the lockdown, and Julie and I are also going to do live streaming a couple times a month, at least once a month, but maybe a couple times a month, depending on what kind of response we get. From this 120-year-old building, the Gavioli Chapel, now known as Intrigue Theater. There is something in this building. It's not malicious, but I can't say how many times we've been here late at night and you see something out of the corner of your eye, you look and there's nothing there. Or we've been downstairs and it sounds like there's a ton of people up here. We come up here, the doors are locked, we're the only people here. And I am not saying this myself, it's people that have worked here have had the same experiences. And these are things that I don't experience elsewhere. So we'll do the same thing that we're gonna do at the lockdown here in our building. Maybe we'll do it after some of our shows. We'll take your questions and we'll tell stories about things in our past and all of that. Now, I guess the last thing that I want to share with you is Julie and I want to start doing director's cuts of the past chapters that led up to our being here in Eureka Springs. Because we were in Branson for over 10 years. We've been on cruise ships and gone all over the world with a monkey. And then we've also spent a season in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where we wrote and produced a big show that included having tigers. And we're very proud of all this stuff. And we want to take it out of the vault and share with you. We made a stealth fighter jet appear on stage at the Zaragoza Theater in San Antonio. That was a long, and we've got some great stories so we can watch with you these illusions that we performed many moons ago. You're gonna see a much younger Sean and Julie, but and we'll give you kind of the behind the scenes commentary of these things. So let us know in the comments here if that's something you'd like to see. And then one more bonus, and that is this. For years, we have been selling, after our shows, this monkey DVD. We call it Life with a Monkey, and it shows you what it's like to live with a monkey. And we've sold maybe 20,000 copies of that DVD. We are now going to take it and release it publicly on our YouTube channel, so you can watch it for free. Again, a much younger Sean and Julie, and Frankie the monkey, but we're gonna go ahead and release it. If that's something you would like to see, again, just let us know in the comments below and we will release that as well. So for the next one, this has been Backstage at Intrigue Theater, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks a lot.